Hey guys, my name is Paul and today I want to address the chest fall in the squat, things that can contribute to what causes the chest fall and ways to fix this. So just to define what the chest fall is, this is when you are getting down to the bottom of the squat, you're transitioning to come to the up phase, and during that transition you kind of fall forward, the bar drifts forward as well, and we kind of do this kind of good morning type looking squat. This is an issue because one, it can cause movement inefficiencies. So not only would we be trying to use energy to move the barbell upwards, but we're also trying to bring the bar back over our base of support, which can affect our performance on the movement. And also there's going to be a risk of injury. So again, if the barbell is moving forward, this is going to increase the distance of the load relative to the joints in our lumbar spine, and repeated exposures in this position can increase stress placed on the area and eventually lead to an injury. So the first common issue is just weak grip of the barbell, and this can lead to two problems. One, it can lead to a lack of upper back tension. So when we get to the bottom of the movement, we see this rounding of the upper back, which moves the bar forward, resulting in that chest fall as we come back up. And also related to the weak barbell grip, we can get the barbell moving around on our back, particularly rolling forwards. Again, if the bar rolls forwards, this can lead to the chest fall pattern. So to fix this issue, what we want to do is to pull the bar down into our back and keep pulling the bar down throughout the entire movement. So what this is going to do is going to contract the muscles of our upper back, which maintains extension of that area. So this is going to offset rounding and also minimize the bar rolling forward. So the next issue is the knees drifting forward at the bottom of the squat. Now this is an issue because if the knees drift forward at the bottom, this can cause the hips to drift forward and also the bar to drift forward, and then resulting in the chest fall pattern. So to fix this issue, as you're initiating a squat, think of sitting your hips backwards rather than letting them go straight down. Also, think of maintaining a vertical shin. Of course, you don't have to keep them perfectly vertical, and for some people this is going to be impossible, but if you just think of vertical shin, this can offset the knees from drifting forward. And with your feet, rather than having them point directly forward, angle them outwards and think of pushing your knees in the direction of your toes. You could also implement box squats into your program. This works on the two technical cues I just talked about. It teaches you to sit back with your hips while keeping a vertical shin. So the next common issue I see is squatting with a chest too high or too vertical. Now, I don't know exactly why a chest fall pattern happens when people squat like this, or when some people squat like this. My theory of it is that when we get to the bottom of the movement and we're transitioning to that up phase, the chest moves into a position which is strongest for that individual to squat the weight back up. Because if we have a bit more of a angled trunk or chest, then we get to utilize a little bit more of the hip extensors to complete the movement. So hence the chest falls forward to get the hips into a strong position, or in a more optimal position to squat load back upwards. So how I'll cue my clients to fix this issue is just forward lean a little bit at the start to cancel out the trunk fall at the bottom of the squat. If you lean in or go to that angle that you were falling to at the bottom, well then you cancel out the forward falling because you're already in that position. And lastly, you just might be weak at the bottom position, or just have a poor movement pattern, or it's just a bad habit that you have. So if you want to get good at not falling forward in the bottom of the squat, practice not falling forward in the bottom of the squat. I know it's a little bit easier said than done, but some ways that you can potentially help is put some pause squats in your program, because this is going to increase the difficulty at the bottom of the movement, and it forces you to maintain a good position. And also some pin squats are a good idea for the exact same reasons. It's going to make the bottom of the movement harder. It forces you to maintain that good position. So if you made it this far in the video, thanks for watching. If you have any other technical issues that you'd like me to cover, or any how-to videos in relation to squat, bench press, deadlifting, or any powerlifting related movements, please leave a comment, and if I have knowledge on the topic, I'll make a video covering it. Bar down into the back, into our back. Fuck! Down on the bar, you can, fucking hell. Of course not everyone is going, fuck! So to correct this issue, as you're coming down for the, fuck!
Online coaching is available for those who are looking to improve their strength, physique, or compete in powerlifting. This includes an individualized training program made for your needs and goals, macronutrient and calorie recommendations to improve performance and body composition, technical analysis on your main lifts, along with weekly check-ins whereby you will receive a video to give you guidance for the following week. To find out more or book a free consult, visit paulattardes.com.